It's a rather overcast day here in Florida, but I think it's a perfect weather to get out and see the ships. Today at Harborside and for the next week, they are having the replicas of the Nina and the Pinta over here where you can come see them. It's $8.50. You can also arrange tours, a group of 15 or more. So we're gonna go take a look and try to learn something and get into some history today. So let's go. So this boat's actually smaller than that boat.
Yeah.
And so this was the boat that Christopher Columbus was on.
Because he was on the Santa Maria originally, but he didn't like the Santa Maria because it was always falling behind. It was a big boat and wasn't sailed very well, wasn't designed well, slow boats. And eventually when he reached Caribbean, it hit the coral reefs and got washed up on shore. And some people think that Columbus actually might have done that intentionally.
Oh.
And nobody knows at this point, nobody quite knows. This became his boat because it was his fastest boat. And he made it even faster by adding a fourth mast. So this boat, even though it's smaller, has four masts. That's where we're going to have three. You want to be first. So this is a model of the boat. This shows the bottom of the boat. It's not a typical sailboat design. It's called a caravel design. It's like a bathtub on the bottom. It doesn't have a long, thin keel like most sailboats like this would have. So it doesn't tack into the wind. It sails with the wind pushing it from behind. It's a push-along boat, a trade one. This is Christopher Columbus's quarters. This is where he stayed, and not very big. Here you can see, you can read this. 4 feet tall. And everybody who was working on the boat, all the crew, around 24, we'll call them kids, all slept on the deck and ate, worked on the deck. They weren't allowed back here. This is Columbus's domain with his first mates who helped them steer the boat.
It's such a small space to imagine that there was such a separation still, and it's
there was a tucking water. You know?
Right. Yeah.
You're there.
Yeah.
You're here. You can't come here. So this is my.
But yet it's only just 10 feet away.
So the boat was finished in 1991, built by Brazilians who immigrated from Spain. So there's a connection. 9 generations of boat builders. That's all they did. It's like a family of farmers. The son takes it over, the next son takes it over. And the stone up there, the ballast stone, is what's in the bottom of the boat. Right here, there's like 20 tons of granite stone in the bottom.
Okay.
To give it a little center of gravity, gives it stability. Like a sailboat with a big fin keel. This has dead weight in the bottom of the boat, lying on the bottom. 20,000 pounds. And that rudder and tiller is still used today on the sailboats. The steering wheel wasn't invented for 200 years afterwards. And the average crew member, average age was 14. 7 and 8-year-olds on board. And the youngest boy was 7, and he was the only one allowed to go down below, take care of all the animals that were down there. Because they carried animals to trade for the New World, and horses to ride around on.
There were horses on here too, then.
2 or 3 horses.
Wow.
But they weren't your normal thoroughbred. You know, they're smaller
right.
European horses.
Right.
You know? So they needed supplies for the horses. They needed to feed them. They had supplies on board for a year for eating, because they didn't know how long it would take to get across. They're looking for the crew, just for supplies. Now we sleep down there.
And so the horses were kept down here?
In slings, so they wouldn't fall over.
Oh, okay.
The boat. It's pretty complex what they did.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing.
I compare it to like going to the moon.
Yeah. I can remember seeing these ships over the years. I think they were like docked at Singer Island for a while, and I went
every couple of years.
Yeah, and then I brought my daughter to come see them, but I never have actually been on them. I never had the opportunity to get on them, so I thought that this was great.
What don't use for signaling the other boats?
Oh, it's so cute.
So there's a fog, and their boats are lost with each other. They start firing cannons to the sound travels very well over the water.
Okay.
And they sail towards each other.
So not really for defense, but more for just communication.
Yeah.
The Nina is the first truly historical correct replica of the original ship that Christopher Columbus used when he first traveled across the Atlantic Ocean. Built in Brazil using axes, handsaws, and chisels, and using timbers from a local forest, then John Patrick Sarsfield's vision came true. These ships have no port, as they are always moving 11 months out of the year. The crews are all volunteers, and they are always looking for new members for their crew. These ships are maintained strictly from the funds that they get from people visiting the ships in the different ports of calls that they go to. So make sure to go to www.ninapinta.org and also visit their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages at Columbia Ships. You know, when you think about what Christopher Columbus went through to get here, that started sort of what we are now and today, it's just amazing the size of those ships. And when you think of the size of the ocean and the size of the personal boats that you see today sitting right next to it, it really puts the adventure in your day, I gotta tell you. So, learned a lot of great things. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know down below what your favorite part was. If you're ever able to see the replicas in your area, I encourage you to do so. They do travel around, so they aren't just here. They will be here for the next week, and then they're off again. Sometimes their schedules change because of weather. But keep an eye out, and make sure you drop by and say hi. Have a great day. Don't forget to give someone a random hug today. We'll see you real soon.